If you could only cook 5 dinners from my channel last year, these are the ones you need to make. Happy New Year, friends. We are kicking off 2026 with the absolute best of the best. 5 viewer favorite recipes from 2025. These are the ones that you saved, shared, blew up the comments about, and made on repeat. We've got cozy casseroles, easy crockpot dinners, chicken and beef favorites, and the kind of comfort food that actually works on busy weeknights. And if you missed one of these last year, don't worry, we ain't the kind of gatekeeper around here. I'm Mel, welcome home. This is one of those videos you need to save so you can come back to it again and again.
Today we're going to make a cheesy tater tot meatloaf casserole. Starting by greasing up a big old 9x13 dish and set this aside. Let's get our oven preheated to 350 degrees. Then I'm going to start by mixing 1 cup of ketchup with 1 cup of barbecue sauce. And I'm scraping the bottles on everything I've got today. And you can use whatever flavor you have. I've got some Sweet Baby Ray's honey chipotle. I'd really like to use it, but I'm making this for like the whole family. So I'm sticking with just like an original barbecue sauce and then good old Sweet Baby Ray's hickory and brown sugar because I know everybody loves these. And we're just going to get those mixed up together and then set this aside. I've got 2 pounds of ground beef in a large bowl. I'm going to add in 1 sleeve of Ritz crackers that I've crushed up really well. 1 envelope of the Lipton onion soup mix. I'm going to put in a 1/2 cup of the ketchup and barbecue mixture that we just made. And I'm going to crack in 2 eggs. And now we're just going to get all of this mixed together and combined very well. And I did not put any other seasonings in here, like salt, pepper, or anything, because we got a lot of flavor and seasonings going on in ketchup and barbecue sauce. And we got a lot of stuff happening in the Lipton onion soup mix. Also, don't have any onions or green peppers in this because the Lipton onion soup mix, which I don't put green peppers in my meatloaf anyway. I very rarely stray from my meatloaf recipe. We lovingly call it Mary's Meatloaf, after my friend Mary, who gave me that recipe. But I wanted to try this, and I'm making about twice the size I normally make too. And if you'd like to see Mary's Meatloaf, it's good and it is so simple. I will leave it linked down in the description box for you. All right, that looks good. Now we're going to take this meatloaf. My gloves are too big. I hate it when you get the wrong size. Oh, they're really getting in my way more than they're helping me, I think. Anyhow, we're going to press this down into this casserole dish. And this is how I make meatloaf normally. I'd never form mine in a loaf. I like to have it spread out like a casserole. My regular meatloaf really just has like tomato sauce, onions, Lowry seasoning, and I use oatmeal and eggs in it. And then I make a topping that's more on the sweet side. It's got mustard, brown sugar, tomato sauce, and apple cider vinegar. But quite honestly, are y'all not sick of seeing me make that same old meatloaf? So I thought we'd try this new one. Now we're going to take the rest of our ketchup and barbecue sauce. This should be about 1.5 cups now. We're going to spread it over the top of our meatloaf. Now we're just going to spread it all over the top. And you know, I was just standing here thinking, I've made a number of recipes here recently where they put barbecue sauce and ranch dressing together. You could make this like a crack meatloaf instead of using Lipton onion soup mix, or you could use Lipton, but add a package of dry ranch seasoning and then mix barbecue and a cup of ranch together. That'd be neat to try. Now we're going to cover the top of our meatloaf with tater tots, and it would also be a good time to go ahead and hit the like button on this video. I mean, I think this art-worthy design deserves it. Honestly, I normally just throw mine on here This is going to take, I've got a 2-pound bag of tater tots. We'll see if it takes it. It may not take it all. I think the recipe I read was like a 2-pound bag. But anyhow, we'll do that real quick. Got that done, and I'm going to go ahead and season these up. My tots said they're seasoned. It's got a little bit of salt, pepper, and onion powder in them or on them. I don't know how they do it, but I want a little bit more. And I like this Kinder's blend. It's really granule, like coarse salt, pepper, and garlic. Now, let's put some cheese over here. I'm going to use about a cup of shredded mozzarella. And I'm going to use about a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. You can buy you a blend of these, or honestly, whatever blend of cheese that you prefer. But I do think cheddar and mozzarella is going to go good with the barbecue flavors we've got going on. Then finally, let's finish it up with a little bit of bacon. I'm using some pre-cooked bacon pieces. This is probably about 1/3 or 1/4 of a cup. We just want a little bit on the top. Now we're going to cover it with aluminum foil, and we're going to bake it at 350 degrees covered for 35 minutes. Then I'm going to take the foil off of here and bake it another 40 minutes or until the ground beef layer is done, which would be 165 degrees. Then you need to let it rest for a few minutes and everything come together before we slice it up and serve it. And I don't remember if I said earlier or not, but I did use the entire 2 pounds of tater tots on top of this casserole. I mean, when in Rome, right? We had already committed to this huge 2-pound meatloaf with cheese and sauce and all the stuff. So I just went ahead and got them on there. They fit fine. And I have to apologize to this casserole. The whole time I was making it, I was kind of, throwing off on it and about how good my regular meatloaf is. Honey, this tater tot meatloaf casserole blew us away. We took it in to my in-laws' house, and then us and the kids went in and we all had dinner together. I put just a simple side salad with it. Everybody loved it. It was so delicious. So I apologize. Tater tot meatloaf casserole, you were the bomb. We absolutely loved it. It was so good. And this recipe said this was 6 servings. This is more than 6 servings. We had 6 of us eating tonight, and then we have 4 more servings at least left. So you can feed an army with this. This is like a potluck classic right here. You would be the belle of the potluck if you took this. Y'all are going to love it. And, sometimes we get stuck in a rut. I love my meatloaf, and I just think they can't nothing touch it, and I still love it. But this is definitely worth trying. Y'all are going to love it. Good evening, friends. We've got a lot of stuff going on here right now. I've got about 6 ounces of penne pasta boiling up in a pot of water. Going to cook it till it's al dente, about 10 or 11 minutes. I've got 1 pound of ground beef going right here in this skillet. Going to get it cooked through, and about 1/4 of an onion. Going to go into that. We're making a pizza pasta casserole tonight, which reminds me, we also need to preheat this oven to 350 degrees. I'm cooking my meat up in one of my Calphalon skillets. This is hard anodized aluminum. What I'm saying is this is oven safe. So I'm going to make it and bake it right in this one skillet. Now that my ground beef is cooked through, my onions are nice and translucent, I'm going to put in, let's say 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. As I tend to do, I am halving this recipe because it is just me and Patrick and Maddie here tonight. But I will have the full recipe when you look down in the description box and get this. It'll be the full recipe, to feed a large family with. Now, I did not put mushrooms in here. I forgot to mention that. This is very customizable to whatever your family might like on a pizza. My family would not like mushrooms, but if yours does, put them in when you do the onions and let them get nice and soft. Now my garlic has got nice and fragrant. So I'm just going to take a paper towel and dab up any excess grease off this meat. I don't want it swimming in grease here. Now that my grease is drained off, let's season this. Let's use a half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little salt and pepper in to taste. Now let's get all of our seasonings stirred in. Now we're going to add in some pizza sauce. I know this is like a mystery sauce out of my refrigerator. What this actually is a can of Chef Boyardee pizza sauce. I'll put a picture of what that looks like up here on the screen for you. This is one 15-ounce can. It just had a little bit out of it. I made me and Maddie some bagel bites in the air fryer the other night. I just used a smidgen out of this. Now, if you don't have pizza sauce, you can use marinara sauce or, just a spaghetti sauce. But hey, if I'm going to make it and I want it to taste like a pizza, I'm going to use pizza sauce. And I love the Chef Boyardee. And I do have it turned down just a little bit. I'm going to need to get mine heated back up because it's been in the fridge. So let's get this heated. I'm also going to put in probably, half a cup, a little bit less of these real bacon pieces. Just use your eyes, whatever you think sounds good for these amounts here. I've also had Patrick over here cutting up some pepperonis for me. This was his recipe. He sent me this recipe. I think it's a recipe from Katie Cross, and I've changed it just a little bit for our preferences, but he thought this sounded good, so I had him in here slicing my pepperonis up just a little bit smaller. You can put them in here full size if you want to. I just think it would be a little bit easier to eat chopped up. We're going to get all of this stirred down into our pizza sauce. I've drained my pasta. Going to stir it in now. I think this, just by the smell and the looks of it, I think this one right here is going to be a favorite that's going to show up at family dinner night in a large amount. This looks like something and smells like something that all of you guys are going to love. Now I'm taking a big generous cup of mozzarella cheese, putting it all over the top. Now, if you don't have an oven-safe skillet, don't worry. You can just dump all of this right into a greased 9x13 casserole dish and go to town with it. I'm just going to save a dish. I'm going to sprinkle a little Italian seasoning right over the top. Then, like I said, let's save some of these toppings for the actual top. Here's a little bit more of that crumbled bacon. Let's nestle a few pieces of pepperoni down in here. I think that's going to make it really look like what it is. Now we're just going to stick this skillet right into this 350-degree oven, and we are going to bake it for about 10 to 15 minutes till it's brown and bubbly and good to go. Right, Dad? Pizza, pasta, casserole. Your choice. Let's give it a try.
I don't remember where I seen this at. Oh boy, it's good though.
That is so good.
Huh. Almost though.
That is delicious. It's a wonderful Italian flavor. It's like super easy family style.
This is very good.
Tastes like a pizza.
It kind of does, though.
I mean, using the pizza sauce probably makes all the difference for that. That's good.
Pepperoni and the bacon makes it. Over the top there.
I would have enjoyed some green onions in here because I like a supreme pizza with just a few mushrooms and the red onions and the green peppers. But this is delicious like it is. It really is. And
I forgot about this.
yeah, we had a little treat. My son-in-law brought us some Olive Garden breadsticks last night, I guess. They had something at work, and they had a bunch of them left over. And I said, well, I'm making a pizza pasta. I'll make it tomorrow. And they had something to do tonight, or they'd be here eating this with us. But I told them I'd save them some. It's perfect to go with our breadsticks. I mean, how could we not?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we could pass it up.
Oh, yeah, that's good, bub.
That's perfect. This is like a back-to-school dinner. You know?
You're doing a good job, Mom.
Well, thank you. You did a good job picking it out. Hello, friends. I am so excited about this recipe. Today, we're making a chicken bacon ranch sheet pan quesadilla. And I'm taking a shortcut by using this already pulled, seasoned rotisserie chicken. I buy it already pulled like this at Walmart. You can also find it like this at Aldi. You can buy a whole rotisserie chicken. I know at Costco and Sam's you can get them really cheap there like that. Or you can use chicken that you've cooked up yourself. You're going to need about 3 cups of it or a pound. I love the convenience of rotisserie chicken. And with it just being me and Patrick a lot of times here at home, I can get 2, sometimes even 3 meals out of 1 pound of this chicken. And it has a pretty long shelf life too. You keep it in the fridge and it'll last a good while. I like to use it in recipes like today, in casseroles. I like to use it to make fillings for like quesadillas and tacos. I like to make chicken salads out of it. I just like to put it on top of salads. I mean, I feel like Bubba Gump, Shrimp Company. With the shrimp, I can do a lot of things with shredded chicken. And this is going to be the base for the filling of our quesadilla. We're going to start with that right in a bowl. Into our chicken, I'm going to put 1 cup of cooked chopped bacon pieces. I use these from the salad fixins department that are already cooked. I'm going to put in 1 cup of sour cream. I'm going to put in 2 really heaping tablespoons of powdered ranch dressing seasoning mix. You could also, just use like 1 envelope of this. But I like to buy it in this bottle because I use it a lot. We're really amping it up. We're going to put in 1/3 of a cup of a bottled prepared ranch dressing. And I'm going to eyeball about 3 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. And now we're just going to get all of this mixed together thoroughly. Okay, I tell you what we're going to do next. I've got 1.5 tablespoons of melted butter. Don't throw this away. You're going to have to microwave you another teaspoon or 1.5 tablespoons here in a minute. And I've got what is probably 1/2 of a size sheet pan. And I'm just going to brush my butter all over this sheet pan. And I may even go up the sides a little bit. I tell you what we're not going to do today is make fun of my sheet pans because, honey, these things are well loved and well seasoned. They cook beautifully. They're fine. Now, if you were here, probably a year ago, I made what's it called? A crunch wrap, like sheet pan meal like this, like the Taco Bell Crunch Wrap Supreme. Now, we made it in like a big 9x13 casserole dish because it was thick. This one is not going to be as thick. It's going to be a little more thinner. So we're just going with the sheet pans for it. But we're doing the same thing here. We're taking 5 large burrito size flour tortillas and we're putting them in here with some of it in the pan and a good bit of it hanging off the side. We want our sides hanging out. That always cracked me up whenever we said that on the last one. So I've got 5 of them on here like this. Then I'm just going to take a big one and put it in the middle to cover up that little hole. Now we're going to take this chicken mixture. We're going to spread it out all over these tortillas. And this is going to make a lot. This is going to make like 12 squares, 12 servings of this. And that's okay because my family's going to love this. This is the first time I've made it, but I'm telling you right now, I know what they like and they're going to love this. So I made the whole thing. We could have leftovers. I want to take some over to my grown-up kids tonight, over to their house, just for a little treat. I think that they would enjoy this too. But anyhow, let's get it all spread out all the way to the edge. Now that we've got it all spread it out. Welcome to the Grammar Channel. We've got it all spread out. I'm gonna put one big flour tortilla in the middle. Then we're gonna start folding in the sides of these that's hanging over, right like so. I think I'm gonna fold that one in first. Like a little present. Yeah, just takes a little finesse, which usually I don't have much of, but I've got it tonight. Look at there, perfect. Now we're gonna take another 1.5 tablespoons of melted butter, and we're gonna brush all the top of this beautiful little contraption here. If you have not seen the Crunch Wrap Quesadilla sheet pan casserole that I made, I'll put a little footage in here of it. And I'll link it in the description box and at the end of this video because, honey, my family, we went crazy over that. I made 2 of them that day. First time I ever made them. I made 2 of them for Patrick's birthday dinner. We were a bunch of family getting together. We loved them. We have not stopped talking about them and thinking about them ever since then. You've got to make it. Now we're going to take another sheet pan that's the same size as this one, and I will have to give it to you. This one does look pretty bad, but it only goes on the smoker. We just use it there anymore. But what you're going to do is put it on top of here and just slightly press it down. And we're going to leave it here. I don't know if I told you if I've got my oven preheated to 450 degrees, and we're going to put it right into the oven, both of them stacked right like that, and we're going to cook it for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, I'm going to come in and remove this top sheet pan. It's already looking nice and brown. We're going to bake it additional 10 to 15 minutes till it's as brown as we like it. I only cooked mine an additional 10 minutes uncovered. I'm going to let it sit here and cool just a few minutes, then we'll cut into it. Oh, it's so crispy. I'm going to try to cut mine with this pizza cutter. I think this will make it a little bit easier.
What we got?
Chicken bacon ranch, a sheet pan quesadilla, all in one.
I'm just going for the big dip.
You got a lot of stuff spread out there.
Yeah, it looks great. Looks good, Mom.
Like it?
Mm-hmm. That's rotisserie chicken, ain't it?
It is.
Very good. I love rotisserie chicken.
I do too. It's become my new favorite handy helper in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Very good. A little messy. Kind of hard to eat standing.
We'll have to go sit down. You get a lot of ranch flavor in it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the recipe had me use dry ranch powder and bottled ranch dressing.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, I can taste like the ranch flavor, but it's not like overpowering.
Okay, I was afraid it might be. All right. Have a seat at the table. I'm going to join you.
Okay.
Tonight, we're making a big Mac Casserole. I'm really excited about this recipe. It starts with 1 pound of ground beef. I've got that frying up in a skillet over on top of the stove, and I'm chopping up half of an onion. Now that we've got this diced up, I'm going to put it in here with my hamburger meat. And I'm taking about a 1/2 cup of these little dill pickle hamburger slices. And I kind of want to get a lot of the excess juice off of them. You want a little, but not a whole lot. And I'm just going to dice these up into very little bitty pieces here. Just chop them right up. And I'm making about half a size of this recipe. I do that a lot here anymore. But I will put the entire recipe on my website for you. And those recipes, you can always print them off if you like to have recipes in hand and keep them in a notebook. Or you can print it on or pin it to your Pinterest board. Either way. While our ground beef and onions is browning up, we're going to work on this little like custard portion of the program that is going to kind of hold our little casserole together. It maybe even will give it the taste of the sauce. I'm just not exactly sure what all this little custard's going to do for it. But it starts with 2 eggs, a 1/4 cup of heavy cream, about 1/8 of a cup of mayonnaise. Like I said, I'm halving this, so these are kind of odd measurements. But I did measure this out because I'm bad to get heavy-handed with my mayonnaise. We're going to use 1 tablespoon of mustard. I will trust myself to eyeball that. And a tablespoon of ketchup. Also, about 1/4 of a teaspoon of onion powder and about 1/4 of a teaspoon of paprika. Now, let's just get all of this stirred together. Ground beef's looking good. I always forget to get my oven preheated, so let's do that, 350 degrees. And I'm just gonna take a paper towel and get up any of the excess grease. You just want to make sure and do that because, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit too, you don't want any grease in here making your casserole greasy or not come together. Now that my ground beef and onions are done, I'm just gonna put in like a teaspoon of minced garlic. Let's give it just a minute to saute around in here. I said it a million times, in my opinion, when you're cooking ground beef and onions, you just gotta throw a little garlic in there. I just don't care what you're making, you gotta have that little bit of garlic in. I'm also gonna put in about a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. I just think it's really gonna bring the flavor out in it. And we want a little bit of salt and just a little bit of pepper. You guys have been asking me about this. I can't find it on the shopping affiliate tab in YouTube to list it down in the shopping cart here, but I will leave you a link to it in my description box. It's from Target. It's the Threshold little 3, what do they call it? A marble stacking salt and pepper cellar. Just holds a little bit, but what I do like about it is it's curved right here so you can get a hold of stuff good, and it's such a space saver. Okie dokie, back to programming here, but we want a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Let's get it all incorporated here. Okay, let's just let this simmer here for a minute or two. Let everything come together. Ground beef is perfect. I'm just gonna set it off of the stove eye right back here. I'm gonna let mine cool just a minute because I'm gonna build my casserole in my cast iron skillet. If you did not cook in an oven-safe pan, at this point, just transfer this into a greased 9x13 casserole dish. I'm just gonna spread it out like to make an even layer here. And this is a 10 1/4 inch cast iron skillet. It's from the Black Lock collection from Lodge. You guys have heard me sing those praises of the Black Lock. It's triple seasoned and it's about 30% lighter than regular cast iron. Now we're gonna take our pickles and just disperse them all across the top. You want them evenly placed here so you get a little bit in every bite. Now my little egg mixture, I did take my whisk to it to really get my eggs broken down in here, and we're gonna pour it all over the top of this casserole again, evenly dispersing it. And I'm gonna go ahead, before I scrape what's left out of here, I'm gonna go ahead and spread it out as far as I can so I know where I need a little extra. I've had y'all, a couple of you, say that I leave a lot of stuff in the bowl. Honey, I just don't show you everything. You know I'm not a waster. I scrape my bowls clean. Now I'm just taking about a 1/2 cup of shredded cheese. I'm using cheddar. I guess if you wanted to be true to the Big Mac, you would use American here. We're gonna put this in that 350 degree oven. We're gonna bake it uncovered for about 25 to 30 minutes. And I love a dish like this, especially if you have kids on a weeknight. You get home from work, it just takes 10 or 15 minutes, to brown up your ground beef, mix up the custard part. Then you put it in the oven. You can start a load of laundry, start the kids on their homework. I love meals like this, especially weeknights during the school year because you got your hands free. I also love that these are all the dishes that it took to put that together. And honestly, some of that is from this morning probably. But yeah, that's all I have to wash, which is a good thing because I cleaned out the refrigerator and I got quite a few bowls and some pans and stuff to put away anyhow. Once it comes out of the oven, you're going to let it set for just 5 or 10 minutes to kind of come together. And of course, we're going to top it like we would a Big Mac. I've got some shredded iceberg lettuce for a good crunch. And I'm putting on some secret sauce that I just bought at Kroger's. But hey, if you want to keep this like carb friendly, you can make your own and use like sugar-free ketchup and all that kind of stuff. And I will leave you a pin below in the description box for a recipe for some keto Big Mac sauce. But I just went the very quick and easy route tonight. Put a couple pickles on here. The only thing I didn't have was some sesame seeds to sprinkle on top. Big Mac casserole. I'm intrigued.
How hot is it?
I don't know. My hand's hot through this plate.
Yeah, mine is. That's why I was asking. Be careful.
That tastes like a daggone Big Mac.
Mm-hmm.
That is really good.
That is good. Huh.
There's like this custard that you make. And I think it does make it come together good. But I also think it gives it a good flavor too. Like, I think it lends a little bit to the Big Mac flavor. Because I just had a little bit of sauce on this bite.
That's very good.
Mm-hmm. I like the little dill pickles cut up in it because I don't like a big pickle like this on a hamburger. I like to eat it. But these little pickles, I'm on board with that.
See, I like pickle.
Mm-hmm. I think the Worcestershire sauce really gave it a great flavor to the meat, smoky. And I can taste the paprika. I taste everything in here. I cannot wait to make this again. I'm really excited about this one.
Yeah, I was really surprised how much it actually does taste like a Big Mac.
It really does.
It is very good.
And this, using 1 pound of meat, this is probably plenty for a family of 4. But if I make this for all of us, I'll definitely make the entire recipe. Because you want more than one little pie piece.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It tastes so much like a Big Mac that I did, in fact, have to go out to the garage and grab me a Dr. Pepper Zero because there's just some things you want a fizzy Coke with. And Patrick decided he needed some of these candied jalapenos on his. We're in love with these things. They're kind of crunched up in there because I make a dip out of them. If you haven't seen that, it's cream cheese. And they're not hot. Y'all know I can't take spice. But he put that on top of his. He said that took it right over the top for him. All right, I'm weighing mine down with some more lettuce. Let's go eat. Today we're gonna make a Tuscan chicken tortellini. I'm gonna make it in the crock pot. I sprayed my sides just a little bit, and I'm gonna add in almost 1.5 pounds of chunk chicken breast. I'm just spreading these out a little bit here in the bottom of the crock pot and making sure all my little pieces are diced up about the same size. Now I'm going to add in about 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. Really want the flavor in here. And I'm going to put in an entire 32-ounce carton of chicken broth. That's pretty much it for now. Just going to throw my crock in my cooker, put the lid on here. I'm going to cook mine on high for 2 to 3 hours. Then we'll come back and finish it off. It's been 2.5 hours. I just want to check my chicken. Oh yeah, it is cooked thoroughly. So now I'm going to pour in a 20-ounce package of some 5 cheese tortellini. This is not frozen. This is the kind that you find in like the refrigerated dairy area. I'm also going to add in about 1 cup of sun-dried tomatoes. These were julienne cut, but I did dice them up just a little bit more. Going to use some shredded Parmesan cheese. I'm just going to put in about 1 cup of this. Some more. I'm going to put in about 2 cups of baby spinach. And sometimes I just throw this in, sometimes I chop it. Since I had my knife out today, I did chop mine up just a little bit, but it will wilt down to absolutely hardly nothing. Lastly, I've got an 8-ounce block of cream cheese. It's been sitting out here softening, and I did cut it up into chunks for what it's worth. It just all wants to stick back together. Now I'm just gonna mix all this up the best that I can. Get it all incorporated and make sure everything has got some seasoning on it. It's a yummy smelling broth that's been cooking in here. I love that this is kind of an all-in-one crock pot meal. You got meat and you got your cheese, of course, in the tortellini, but you've also got plenty of veggies in here too. I could throw a salad together with this, or I can just leave it like it is and have a one-dish dinner. Just pop the lid back on. Gonna let this cook about 30 more minutes. Oh, this looks so good. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it really just all the way off. The cream cheese has melted in here. I'm just gonna kind of stir it in a little bit. And the tortellini has just really soaked up that broth. It's nice and fluffy and pillowy. And look what I found in the fridge. I forgot I had this. You don't have to put this in here, but since I have it, I'm gonna add, that's probably half a cup of some heavy whipping cream. That's just gonna make it just a little bit more creamier. These are my flavors, friends. I love the Tuscan, don't I, Dad?
Yeah, it smells good too.
Okay, I got a little chicken, a tortellini, spinach, sun-dried tomatoes. I got a bite of everything. It is steaming.
How is it?
Oh my gosh.
Good.
It's so good. Let me just give you a bite, Dad. I wish I could give you guys a bite. Let me get that spinach off there. You won't want that spinach bite, man.
Oh, yeah, that's good, Mom.
It's good.
Very good.
Guys, you're going to love this one. It is creamy. It is flavorful. No more stuff than was in this recipe. It's bursting with flavor. The tortellini is perfectly soft and tender. Sun-dried tomatoes and spinach are cooked up beautifully. I love that this one, you can cook the first of the components. Like you could let the chicken go on low all day long and then come in and do the tortellini at the end. I mean, that's how you cook it. So you can do it really quick in just a couple of hours if you're at home, or you can let it go all day. You're gonna love it.
Friends, thank you so much for spending a little time in the kitchen with me today. It means more to me than you know. And if you like this video and you're wondering if there was some more good recipes last year, there sure was. In July, I posted part 1 of the best of 2025, and that covered the first half of the year. I'll leave that video right here for you, and I'll link it in the description box so you can catch any other goodies that you might have missed. Whether you've been here for years or you're a brand new friend, I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. I hope that these recipes will make your week a little bit easier and your table a little bit cozier. I send you love from my kitchen, and I'll see you in the next one.